The man ran into a problem when trying to close the gate. He leaned in to take a look and found that a tray had gotten stuck. Desperate for the $3,000 a month salary, he decided to risk entering the radiation zone to fix it. Little did he know, this seemingly small action would change his life forever. As he was getting the tray unstuck, an accident occurred. His co-workers, seeing what had happened, rushed over and tried to pry him out, but the foreman arrived just in time to stop them. The reason? It could damage the expensive gate and delay the production line. Once the work process inside was finished, the unconscious man was pulled out by a robot. He quickly regained consciousness, but the robot informed him that his body had been exposed to prolonged radiation and that he had only 5 days left to live. When the company's CEO heard the news, he came to take a quick look at the man. Without much concern, he ordered the foreman to get rid of him and not waste the sheets. The robot, following orders, pulled out a work injury waiver and pressured the man, Mark, to sign it. Then, the robot handed him a bottle of painkillers, promising that they would allow him to die painlessly within 5 days. However, this came at the cost of being kicked out of the factory. Near death, Mark realized that the only way he could survive was by going to Elysium, where the medical pods could cure his terminal condition. So, with the help of a friend, Mark sought out a local crime boss named Jack, hoping he could help him illegally cross into Elysium. Jack immediately refused, even though Mark had spent 3 years in prison for him. The cost, Jack thought, was still too high. However, when Jack learned that Mark only had 5 days left to live, he changed his mind. He needed someone who wasn't afraid to die for a dangerous mission, kidnapping a wealthy businessman who was visiting Earth and stealing the bank account passwords from his brain. Mark knew it wouldn't be easy. Every wealthy person was heavily guarded by powerful robots, and even a slight mistake could cost them their lives. But with no other options left, Mark agreed, with one condition: he would get to choose the target. And his choice? The CEO of the factory. What Mark didn't realize was that this decision would change the course of human history forever.